Hi everyone, welcome back to Friday Flips. I'm your host Rock Lachismo, and today we're flipping Mac Demarco's Another One. Now Mac is best known for smoking cigarettes and sounding like his music's basically just a Sunday afternoon. Mac is one of my favorite artists. I love everything that he's done, but Another One always stands out to me, so I thought I'd purchase this vinyl and give it a flip. So let's see what we did. So going into this, I wanted to keep the lighthearted, kind of like Sunday afternoon feeling of a Mac Demarco song in this. So I took this little pad part and just transposed it a few times and did little tape stops in between just to kind of give it some movement. So that sounds like this. And that original sample of that just sounds like this. So next up, I took a guitar part from I can't remember which song, but he always has this like warbly kind of like lo-fi sound to his guitars. So I just chopped it up a little bit and made this little melody with it. And the original guitar sample sounds like this. Mackie. So next up I took a snare from one of his tracks and it just turned out pretty standard like this. And I just added one of my own snares just to give it kind of some bite. And I took a hi-hat from one of his tracks as well, and that sounds like this. It's pretty standard. And I took an open hat from one of his tracks as well and just kind of threw it in periodically. I added my own shaker in there just to give it kind of some movement. I also put some isotope vinyl on it just to give it an older feel. You can turn down the year, I guess, just to match everything else. I just put that on the shaker. And I just added my own kick in there, and altogether the beat just sounds like this. Next up, the bass part was pretty fun to find because it was kind of like hidden. The bass isn't very high in Mac Demarco songs, at least in this recording. But I found a pretty good one that was in key and everything. So this is what this sounds like, the bass pattern. So this is the original sample of the bass. It's kind of hard to hear because it's a little bit covered in everything else, but I'll just play it a few times. And for the intro of the track, I just used the same pad sample that was used throughout the track and just put isotope vinyl on it just to give it an older feel, and that sounds like this. And lastly, there was this really cool ending of the song where it was like a boom, and I just reversed it and it kind of acted as like a transition, like a little sweep into the song. So that sounds like this here. And the original sample of that transition is just right here. Okay, that's pretty much it for this one. Please comment what you want flip, subscribe. Thank you again for watching. I'm going to go mix this and it's going to play right after. So thank you again for watching. This has been Friday Flips. I'll see you later.